I'm sure almost all of us remember the countless hours spent on homework throughout the years. But is homework actually effective for learning? And if not, should it be banned? Some argue that homework is a valuable tool that, when used correctly, reinforces concepts from class, allows students to retain information better, and teaches practical life skills such as time management and self-discipline. Others claim that the often overwhelming amount of homework given ultimately brings more harm by putting excess stress on students, unnecessarily taking up students' free time, and failing to truly teach concepts outside of class. In this video, we will be analyzing the rhetorical concepts used by the supporters of banning homework and those in opposition to homework bans. First, let's look at an overview of the issue. In the article, Students and Homework from Opposing Viewpoints database, the positive and negative impacts of requiring students to complete homework are discussed, as well as alternative approaches. The article begins by addressing the positives, asserting that small amounts of homework reinforced in-class learning can improve academic performance, as well as teach valuable skills in time management and discipline. However, it also addresses the disadvantages of homework, especially when it's given in large amounts. Homework can take significant time and cause frustrations for students as well as parents, and take time away from extracurricular and leisure activities, which may ultimately have a greater benefit for students than any additional study time. The video goes on to say that homework is a major source of anxiety for students that can interfere with sleep and negatively impact students' mental health. Our first source supporting the banning of homework is the video 3 Reasons Why Schools Should Ban Homework by Dave Michael. The speakers claim that homework is often ineffective and can fail to enforce concepts by lacking meaningful assignments. Concerns are cited about students' response to homework that doesn't feel valuable, stating, "A study found that 90% of middle schoolers and 67% of high schoolers admit to copying someone else's homework." The speakers also claim that homework robs students of their free time that could otherwise be used to participate in extracurricular activities or hobbies or simply to relax, all of which are activities that can benefit mental health. In contrast, the amount of stress excessive homework puts on students can be overwhelming and cause them to struggle with sleep deprivation, anxiety, and even worsen mental health. Another supporting video, Why Homework Needs to be Banned by Humanity, argues that homework is ineffective, overwhelming, and should be replaced. The video begins by stating that there is not a positive correlation between increased homework and increased test scores, but in fact, according to the American Psychological Association, time spent on homework had a negative correlation to standardized test scores. Humanity then gives an example of how homework fails to teach by introducing hypothetical involving calculus homework and derivatives. The students who already understand derivatives are not learning anything new, but are simply doing busy work. And for those who don't understand, it will not teach them how to solve the problems and lead to frustration, even causing them to resort to outside sources and cheating just to get a good grade. The author then explains that many countries with high academic performance give very little homework, with the author claiming that students only need a few well-explained practice problems to begin to grasp a concept, not endless homework questions. Humanity then proposes that homework should be optional to give practice for students who need it without being a burden for those who don't. Then the author suggests adopting the flipped classroom method. Both supporting sources, 3 Reasons Why Schools Should Ban Homework by Dave Michael and Why Homework Needs to be Banned by Humanity, implement logos by using logic to support their claims. Dave Michael's video implements the use of research to support their claims. For example, the speaker cites a study about the percentage of students that have admitted to copying others' homework. Similarly, Humanity uses examples, studies, and graphs to logically support their arguments. Humanity also brings in accepted ideas by reminding the audience not every student learns the same way, something already widely believed that they expect the audience to agree with. There are multiple studies cited and are visually accompanied by quotes, highlighted portions of text, and charts matching the data being discussed. Images and videos are shown matching the topic of discussion, such as showing students working and clips of classrooms and homework throughout Humanity's video. Pathos is also implemented in 3 Reasons Why Schools Should Ban Homework and Why Homework Needs to be Banned, by attempting to support their arguments by appealing to the audience's emotions. Dave Michael's video appeals to emotions by using words with strong connotations to make their point. For example, the speakers say that homework is clearly ineffective if it leads to dishonesty and disengagement. Humanity also uses loaded language and visuals to emotionally appeal to the audience. The tone of the video clearly demonstrates the author's personal feelings. For example, while discussing the 3 hours of homework a week students are given in Korea, Humanity states,
"Think about that. This is a country that doesn't give a single crap about students' mental health and overworks them to death. But homework? Nah, that's crossing the line."
This implies that homework is considered worse by Korea than pushing students' physical and mental health to the brink, as well as displaying the creator's negative attitude towards homework. Other visuals and strong language are used to evoke emotional reaction in the audience. This includes using an image of a child screaming at a computer to create a sense of frustration, or well-known memes pasted onto other images to keep the audience engaged and be able to better relate to the video. Now let's look at sources opposing the banning of homework. The video, Why is Homework Important for a Child's Learning? Kids Mental Wellness Guru by Kids Mental Wellness Guru argues that homework has many important benefits for students. It is claimed that homework reinforces concepts learned in school, allows students to master skills, and helps teach students self-regulation skills. Kids Mental Wellness Guru states that these behavioral self-regulation skills mean kids can learn to regulate their impulses and maintain attention, which better supports engagement in learning. The video also focuses on the value of parents supporting homework time by providing emotional guidance and a positive environment, which motivates children to learn. Kids Mental Wellness Guru then goes on to suggest that parents establish a homework routine with their child to support their learning and limit homework-related stress. Another video opposing the banning of homework is Benefits of Homework by Gyan the Treasure, which argues that homework increases academic success and builds necessary life skills in students. Gyan the Treasure claims that homework also helps students enhance their academic skills, which in turn increases their self-esteem. The video continues stating that homework gives students the opportunity to learn time management despite other temptations and understand the art of prioritization. Students planning their own study time allows them to build initiative and instill responsibility to do their part in their education. Homework is also a valuable tool for teachers to assess students' knowledge and comprehension to inform the curriculum. Gyan the Treasure claims that it gives students a safe environment to overcome adversity. It is clear that both Why is Homework Important for a Child's Learning, Kids Mental Wellness Guru, and Benefits of Homework implement ethos by attempting to build authority and credibility with the audience. Kids Mental Wellness Guru builds authority and credibility by using research in a very professional tone throughout the video. The name of the channel, Kids Mental Wellness Guru, is also the name of the organization, which is repeated in both the video title and video opening with their logo. The repetition of the organization name is meant to build credibility by emphasizing the purpose of the channel is to inform about kids' mental health. The tone of the video stays positive and feels respectful of the audience by never putting down its viewers. The video then discusses the ways that homework develops executive functioning skills by teaching students how to plan, stay organized, and manage their time, all of which are linked to academic success as well as emotional health. Gyan the Treasure's video, Benefits of Homework, uses research and references personal experience to create a sense of trust and credibility with the audience. Paraphrasing research is used throughout the video, with Gyan the Treasure making specific points, such as teachers using homework to check the class's understanding of the subject. Gyan the Treasure begins the video by appearing to both reference his own personal experience as education while also relating to the audience by making statements such as, "Do you remember taking out your school worksheet and completing your homework? Most of us got through homework just because playing followed it." Logos is also implemented in both Why is Homework Important for a Child's Learning, Kids Mental Wellness Guru, and Benefits of Homework. The video, Why is Homework Important for a Child's Learning, Kids Mental Wellness Guru, effectively uses a clear structure to organize their claims and present the evidence to the audience in a very compelling way. The video has PowerPoint-like slides depicting bullet points with a sentence to describe each of the specific points that support a larger reason, while the audio gives a more in-depth explanation of each point. It is well organized and stays focused on each group of the supporting ideas presented. It also addresses scientifically backed ways that homework is beneficial and gently suggests ways that parents can positively influence their child's experience with homework. Overall, there is still debate over the effectiveness of traditional homework and if it should continue being implemented in the classroom. Understanding the rhetoric of each side allows the audience to have a more complete understanding of the issue and encourages critical thinking about the deeper meaning and motivations of each side of the argument. Here are my sources, and thank you so much for watching this video today.